Mobility. I had a comment on my YouTube channel from a user called The Big Yin, and he was asking about his upgrade to his R-Link for redoing the battery. In effect, it remaps it. Well, I think that's what it does. If he lets me know later what he's found out. I did find that there was one on the All Home or Alone channel pretty early on. He had this update done. Unfortunately, we never got the update done because we sold the car before that time. So as far as we're concerned, this one hasn't needed one, or it's the 41 kilowatt one. This only affected the 21, 22 kilowatt. And what he was saying is, has this updated and released extra capacity in the battery? My belief, and it's going back a bit, having watched the Alone one, is that it just remaps the way it recognises the battery and what you've done, mileage wise, etc., and you're driving. So on that, well, the jury's out on that one. We'll just leave it at that for now, and we'll see what happens. If he lets me know just how he gets on with that and what he decides has happened since with it. It'd be nice for anybody else who wants to know, that is, really. Okay. On other matters, since the radio has been sorted out, we've had no problems with that. That's been working fine. All the audio has been working fine, no problems there. So far, so good. Right, so I'm just heading down Alfred, and it's quite a nice day today. I did say earlier that I was going to put on some information on what I did with the old Peugeot when I converted it to run on electric, but I haven't got around to looking for all the files and videos. I don't think there's that much stuff, because it was before the days of me having a decent smartphone, and video at the time was pretty basic. I did have some photos, so I might put together just a few things on this particular YouTube video, just to give you some kind of idea that I don't just drive an electric car. I did actually create one. Very basic. It didn't go very far, as I've said before, and it only had lead acid batteries. I'll explain all that in a voiceover if I've got enough material to put on. Well, I did manage to find some photos and material on the electric car that I made, so here it is. Well, here it is, the Peugeot 205 1.4 petrol CJ convertible. A CJ Junior, by the way. I've got to get rid of the petrol engine for starters, so that had to go. Wasn't up to a great deal anyway, used a lot of petrol, pretty rubbish. Right, so then I decided to get myself the electrics and all the stuff that I needed for conversion. The electric gubbins consisted of potentiometer, a controller and a charger unit. They were the main basic parts that I needed. Once I'd got together the kit, It was just a matter of working out where all the brackets went. Once the engine was out, I've got plenty of room to mess around with, and managed to get some brackets together and mounted the batteries. The batteries were quite a robust type of battery, and they were totally sealed, so you could have them whichever way around you wanted them, any way you wanted except upside down. So I bracketed them all in, strapped them down, and as you can see, one of them leans on its side. The charger was mounted in the boot on the right hand side, gave me a little bit more boot space, and one of the batteries had to be put in the boot. I didn't have enough room under the bonnet. Here we have a finished article in the garage, ready for tuning the potentiometer and setting the controller up using the laptop. Once the project was completed, one of the local newspapers got in touch, and I had a little spot in the Chad which explained all about what I was doing. I also had a small radio interview on Radio Nottingham, and that was just to explain what I was doing and the benefits of the electric car. Right, well, the reasoning behind getting rid of the car was because, quite frankly, paying 2 lots of insurances out for 2 vehicles didn't seem really cost effective when I wasn't going very far in it. If I could have kept the electric one, I would have done, but the range was pretty limited at 20 miles. So unfortunately, Eric, the electric car had to go, and I carried on with the smart car until I eventually sold that. And that was my introduction to the electric car. Served its purpose, but it was never really going to keep up with the expectations of mileage, etc. Anyway, I'll hand you back and we'll complete the rest of this video. So I'll have to say bye for now, as I'm getting a little bit running out of material to say, to be quite honest. When your car works reasonably well and there's nothing going on, is it worth making so many videos? Probably not. Maybe if anything happens in the meantime, I can get back in touch and make another video. Sorry about the length and delay between the first one and now. It's been quite a long time, and as I say, apart from that update, there's nothing much more to report. If you are thinking of getting an electric car, the market's getting better. There's plenty more options coming up. So we'll leave it at that. Right, so with that, I'll say bye for now.